Like and subscribe for more content.
This book is dedicated to the courageous men and women who have embarked on the arduous journey of immigration to the United States, leaving behind loved ones and familiar landscapes in search of a better life. It is dedicated to those who have faced unimaginable hardships, overcome insurmountable obstacles, and persevered with unwavering hope. This is for the families who have been separated by borders, yet their love remains a steadfast beacon, guiding them through the uncertainties and complexities of navigating a new country. This work is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, a tribute to the unwavering determination to build a future, and a celebration of the diverse tapestry of cultures and backgrounds that enrich the American landscape. It's for the tireless workers who contribute their skills and talents to the nation's progress, often facing prejudice and discrimination with grace and dignity. It is for the dreamers, the innovators, the entrepreneurs who bring their unique visions and talents to this land of opportunity. It is also dedicated to the legal professionals, community advocates, and volunteers who tirelessly work to support and empower immigrants, providing guidance, legal representation, and a much-needed sense of community. Their dedication ensures that the voices of immigrants are heard, their rights are protected, and their journeys are navigated with understanding and compassion. This book, therefore, is more than just a guide. It is a beacon of hope, a testament to the strength and perseverance of immigrants, and a tribute to those who have dedicated their lives to helping them build a successful and fulfilling life in the United States. It's for the mothers who sacrifice everything for their children, the fathers who work tirelessly to provide, the children who adapt and thrive in new environments, and the elderly who find solace and community in their new home. It is for all who seek refuge, opportunity, and a better tomorrow. It is for those who have found it and those who continue the long and challenging journey toward it. May this book serve as a tool to navigate the complexities ahead and as a reminder of the incredible strength within each immigrant's heart. Proficiency in English is another significant component of the naturalization process. This involves demonstrating adequate reading, writing, and speaking skills. Applicants must pass both written and oral examinations designed to assess their ability to communicate effectively in English. Several resources are available to help prospective citizens prepare for this aspect of the test. Language classes, practice materials, and tutoring services can greatly improve the chances of success. The English language requirement reflects the importance of effective communication within a diverse and vibrant society. Furthermore, a solid understanding of U.S. civics is also essential. Applicants must pass a civics test, demonstrating knowledge of American history, government structure, and fundamental principles. This test covers a range of topics, from the U.S. Constitution and the Declaration of Independence to the functions of various government branches and significant historical events. Studying diligently from approved resources is crucial. The USCIS website provides a list of potential civics questions, and using these resources ensures adequate preparation. Understanding civics reflects a commitment to participating actively in the democratic process, a cornerstone of citizenship. Beyond the aforementioned requirements, applicants must also be of good moral character, which extends beyond criminal history. This implies upholding societal norms and values, demonstrating responsibility, and respecting the law. The USCIS reviews various aspects of the applicant's life during the residency period to assess good moral character. Once the eligibility criteria are met, the application process itself involves several key steps. First, Form N-400, Application for Naturalization, must be completed accurately and thoroughly. This form requires detailed personal information, immigration history, and answers to specific questions relating to eligibility. Accuracy is paramount. Any discrepancies can lead to delays or rejection. The form must be accompanied by supporting documentation, including evidence of lawful permanent residency, proof of continuous residence, tax returns, and other relevant documents as requested. Careful organization of these documents is crucial to ensure a smooth and efficient process. The application fee must also be paid, and all relevant information must be presented clearly and concisely. Following submission, the applicant will receive a receipt notice acknowledging the receipt of the application. This marks the beginning of a waiting period, which can vary depending on the USCIS workload and individual circumstances. During this period, the applicant's background will undergo thorough scrutiny. This includes fingerprint checks, security checks, and interviews. The interview is a critical phase of the process where the applicant is questioned about their application and assessed on their English and civics knowledge. Maintaining composure, answering clearly, and providing accurate information are key during this interaction. The interview is conducted by a USCIS officer. They assess the applicant's understanding of civics, their English language skills, and their overall eligibility. Preparation is key here, and understanding the potential questions allows for better responses. If any discrepancies are found, additional documentation may be required, potentially causing further delays. The entire process requires patience and meticulous attention to detail. Upon successful completion of the interview and the background check, the applicant will be notified of a decision. If the application is approved, a naturalization ceremony will be scheduled. This ceremony is a formal event where the new citizens take the oath of allegiance to the United States, officially concluding the process. This is a momentous occasion and an affirmation of their commitment to their new country. However, the process is not without potential challenges. Delays are common, caused by various factors, including increased application volume and bureaucratic procedures. Applicants must maintain patience and persevere through any obstacles that may arise. If the application is denied, the reasons for denial must be understood and addressed, potentially leading to an appeal if grounds exist. Legal counsel can be invaluable throughout this process, providing guidance and ensuring the applicant's rights are protected. The benefits of U.S. citizenship are numerous, extending beyond a sense of belonging. Citizens enjoy full political rights, including the right to vote, run for office, and participate in the democratic process. They also benefit from increased employment opportunities, access to certain government benefits, and protection under U.S. law. Furthermore, citizenship facilitates international travel, simplifying the process of obtaining passports and visas. It offers a sense of security and belonging that is often deeply rewarding for those who have worked tirelessly to achieve it. Navigating the naturalization process successfully requires careful planning, diligent preparation, and unwavering perseverance. By thoroughly understanding the eligibility requirements, meticulously gathering necessary documents, and seeking professional legal assistance when needed, immigrants can increase their chances of a successful outcome. The reward, full U.S. citizenship, is a testament to their commitment and a gateway to a new chapter in their lives. This pathway, though demanding, is a testament to the promise of the American dream and a powerful symbol of integration and belonging. The journey to citizenship is a significant accomplishment, a mark of dedication, and a symbol of successful assimilation within the American fabric. It is a culmination of years of hard work, commitment, and unwavering hope. The echoing silence of your new apartment in a bustling American city is a stark contrast to the cacophony of sounds that marked your journey. The scent of unfamiliar spices from a nearby restaurant mingles with the faint smell of rain on hot asphalt, a sensory symphony you're slowly beginning to decipher. But amidst this new world, a fundamental question lingers. What exactly does your visa status mean? Understanding this is the cornerstone of your life here, the key that unlocks access to opportunities, rights, and the possibility of building a future. Let's begin with the basics. Your visa isn't just a piece of paper. It's a legal contract between you and the United States government. It outlines the terms of your temporary stay, defining your rights, limitations, and the purpose of your visit. Ignoring or misunderstanding these terms can lead to serious complications, potentially impacting your ability to work, travel, or even remain in the country. There's a vast landscape of visa types, each catering to a specific purpose. A tourist visa, B2, allows temporary visits for leisure, tourism, or short-term business meetings. Imagine Maria, a recent arrival from Colombia, on a B2 visa to visit her sister. Maria can explore the city, stay with her family, and enjoy her time in America but cannot work or establish permanent residence. Should she overstay her visa, she risks facing deportation and future visa denials. On the other hand, a student visa, F1, permits individuals to study at accredited institutions. Think of David, a brilliant physics student from India who has an F1 visa. His visa allows him to attend classes, work part-time on campus with restrictions, and engage in other academic activities. However, deviating from his course of study or working off campus without authorization could compromise his visa status. It also typically doesn't grant him the right to bring family members immediately, depending on the specifics of his visa. Employment-based visas encompass a multitude of categories, each with specific requirements for skill levels, job offers, and employer sponsorship. Consider Anya, a software engineer from Ukraine, who arrived on an H-1B visa. This visa allows her to work for a specific employer in a specialty occupation for a limited time. Anya needs to maintain her employment with that sponsor to keep her visa active. Changing jobs or letting her H-1B lapse could result in serious repercussions, including a potential return to her home country. Then there are visas for those seeking refuge, asylum seekers and refugees. Imagine Omar, a Syrian journalist fleeing conflict who applied for asylum. His status is different from any of the above examples, as it's a temporary form of protection while his case is processed. He might have work authorization, but the conditions and timelines are highly variable and dependent on the successful completion of the asylum application. Until the process is finalized, uncertainty looms over his future. The L1 visa is a different animal, catering to intra-company transferees. Imagine you are a successful manager for a multinational corporation. The L1A is specifically designed for you, facilitating your transfer to a branch office in America. However, this visa is contingent on maintaining your employment with the same corporation and ensuring a consistent flow of work. The company needs to demonstrate that your experience is crucial to their U.S. operations. Regardless of the type, each visa has a specific expiration date. It's crucial to note this date and monitor its expiry. Overstaying your visa, even by a day, can severely affect your future immigration prospects. It can lead to penalties, legal challenges, and possible deportation. Always stay informed and proactive about your visa's expiry. To verify your visa details, you can check your passport or the original visa document itself. Pay close attention to the visa number, expiration date, and any stipulations mentioned. The U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services (USCIS) website offers online resources to help you confirm your visa information, or you can contact them directly. If you discover any discrepancies or errors, immediately rectify them by contacting USCIS. Timely intervention is key to preventing future complications. The importance of maintaining a meticulously organized file cannot be overstated. Gather every single document related to your visa application, including receipts, emails, letters, and any other communication from USCIS. These records serve as irrefutable proof of your immigration journey, providing evidence should any issues arise. A well-maintained file provides a clear timeline of events and simplifies matters if you ever need to provide proof of your legal status. Your visa status is not merely an administrative detail. It's the foundation upon which you build your life in America. It shapes your rights, your opportunities, and even your sense of belonging in this new country. Understanding its intricacies is the first step toward a successful and secure future. By actively engaging with the system, ensuring your documents are in order, and promptly addressing any issues, you can pave the way for a more stable and fulfilling life. Remember, proactive management of your visa status is the cornerstone of navigating the complexities of American immigration. This isn't just about paperwork, it's about securing your future, building a life, and securing your place in the tapestry of this nation. This is your story, and understanding your visa is the first chapter you write. Write it well. And remember, you're not alone in this journey. Resources are available. Help is available. Use them wisely, and never hesitate to seek guidance when necessary. This journey may seem overwhelming at times, but remember to take each step one at a time. Focus on understanding your individual circumstances, the intricacies of your visa, and the resources available to guide you. Your success in navigating this system hinges on your proactive engagement, your careful organization, and your commitment to understanding your rights and responsibilities. It's about more than just legal compliance. It's about building a secure and successful life in your new home. The initial thrill of landing in America, of breathing the air of a new beginning, is gradually giving way to the practicalities of daily life. You've secured your housing, perhaps even found a job, and are tentatively navigating the unfamiliar rhythms of this new city. But there's another crucial aspect of settling in that often gets overlooked amidst the flurry of initial adjustments: understanding the American Social Security system. This seemingly complex web of regulations and procedures can feel daunting, but demystifying it is vital to building a secure and stable future in your new home. Let's begin with the fundamental concept. Social Security is a social insurance program administered by the Social Security Administration, SSA. It provides financial assistance to millions of Americans, covering a wide spectrum of needs, including retirement, disability, and survivor benefits. For immigrants, understanding its intricacies is crucial for accessing these vital benefits and integrating seamlessly into the economic fabric of the country. Eligibility for Social Security is not a given. It's governed by a set of specific criteria. The first, and often the most perplexing, is your work history. To qualify for retirement or disability benefits, you generally need to have earned a certain number of work credits by working and paying Social Security taxes. The number of credits required depends on your age, and the rules can be surprisingly nuanced. For example, younger applicants might need fewer credits than those closer to retirement age. This is where meticulous record-keeping from the outset becomes incredibly important. Think of it like this. Each year you work and pay Social Security taxes, you accrue a certain number of credits. These credits aren't just numbers on a piece of paper. They're the building blocks of your future Social Security benefits. The more credits you accumulate, the stronger your claim becomes when you apply for benefits. Many immigrants arrive with work experience from their home countries, but this international work history usually doesn't count towards Social Security credits. It's essential to understand that your Social Security benefits are tied to work done in the United States, under the umbrella of the Social Security system. Understanding the application process is another critical step. The SSA provides various resources to guide you through the complexities of applying for benefits, including online applications, telephone assistance, and in-person appointments at local offices. Don't be intimidated by the length and detail of the application forms. They are designed to gather all the necessary information to process your application accurately and efficiently. The SSA website is an invaluable resource, providing detailed explanations of the application process and frequently asked questions, FAQs, designed to clarify any ambiguities. Take your time, read the instructions carefully, and don't hesitate to seek assistance if you find yourself struggling with any aspect of the forms. The application itself requires detailed personal information, including your full legal name, date of birth, Social Security number, and employment history. It's crucial to be accurate and thorough in your responses. Inaccuracies can lead to delays or rejection of your application. Supporting documentation is also essential. This includes your passport, visa, employment records, tax returns, and other evidence to verify your identity and work history. It's advisable to maintain a meticulously organized file of all these documents, ensuring easy access when completing the application. Think of this file as your lifeline, a secure repository of the essential pieces of information that support your claim for Social Security benefits. Now let's talk about Social Security numbers, SSNs. Your SSN is more than just a number. It's your key to accessing various services and benefits within the American system. It's your identifier within the Social Security Administration's database, linking your work history, contributions, and eligibility for benefits. Without an SSN, accessing Social Security benefits becomes nearly impossible. Applying for an SSN is usually a relatively straightforward process, but it requires proper documentation and a clear understanding of the application requirements. The SSA website offers detailed information on the process, including the necessary documents and how to complete the application. It's crucial to apply for an SSN as early as possible, as it's often a prerequisite for employment and the ability to participate fully in the American economy. Navigating the intricacies of the Social Security system can be daunting, but remember, you are not alone. There are a multitude of resources available to guide you through the process. The SSA website is your primary source of information. Local SSA offices provide in-person assistance. Numerous nonprofit organizations and legal aid societies offer free or low-cost assistance to immigrants navigating the complexities of the American immigration and benefits system. Don't hesitate to leverage these resources. Seeking help is a sign of strength, not weakness. The benefits offered by Social Security are far-reaching. Retirement benefits provide financial security in your later years, helping ensure a comfortable retirement after a lifetime of work. Disability benefits offer crucial financial support to those who become unable to work due to illness or injury. Survivor benefits provide financial protection for the families of deceased workers, easing the financial burden during a time of grief and loss. These are not simply handouts. They are the rewards of a lifetime of contributions to the system, providing crucial protection and peace of mind. Remember, the Social Security system is designed to provide a safety net for all Americans, including immigrants. Understanding its intricacies, properly applying for benefits, and maintaining meticulous records are key to accessing the financial security and support this vital program provides. Your journey to build a life in America is not just about finding a job or a home. It's also about securing your financial future, and the Social Security system plays a pivotal role in this endeavor. Let's take a look at some real-life scenarios to illustrate the importance of understanding Social Security. Scenario 1. Maria, a nurse from the Philippines, arrives on a green card. Maria worked in the Philippines for 15 years before moving to the U.S. While her prior work experience is valuable, it doesn't directly contribute to her Social Security credits. Maria needs to begin working and paying Social Security taxes immediately upon finding employment in the U.S. to build up her credits for future retirement benefits. Understanding the process and applying early is crucial for her to receive the benefits she's entitled to. Scenario 2. David, a software engineer from India, arrives on an H-1B visa. David's H-1B visa allows him to work in the U.S., and he diligently pays Social Security taxes. He keeps meticulous records of his employment and tax payments. This careful record-keeping will prove invaluable when he applies for Social Security benefits in the future, whether it's for retirement or disability. Scenario 3. Aisha, a refugee from Syria, seeks asylum. Aisha, upon being granted asylum, may be eligible for certain Social Security benefits. Understanding the specific eligibility requirements and the application process is crucial for her to access those benefits. Navigating these procedures requires diligence and accessing resources such as legal aid or nonprofit organizations who assist refugees and asylum seekers. These scenarios highlight the importance of proactive engagement and informed decision-making. Don't treat Social Security as an abstract concept. Actively engage with the system. Understanding how it works directly impacts your financial security and well-being. By meticulously maintaining records, correctly filing applications, and seeking help when needed, you can leverage the Social Security system to secure a stable and prosperous future in your new home. The process may seem complicated, but with careful planning, diligence, and the aid of available resources, the journey towards a secure future becomes significantly more manageable. Your new life in America is a marathon, not a sprint. Understanding and utilizing the Social Security system is a vital step in ensuring a successful finish. The initial steps of settling into a new country often consume all your energy, leaving little time to consider the complexities of everyday life, such as healthcare. Yet, access to quality healthcare is paramount, and understanding the American system is critical to your well-being. The sheer variety of insurance options, eligibility criteria, and navigating the unfamiliar landscape of medical providers can feel overwhelming. Let's unravel this intricate web and provide you with a clearer picture. One of the first things you need to grasp is the fundamental difference between public and private healthcare. Private healthcare involves purchasing insurance from a private company, much like purchasing car or home insurance. These plans vary widely in coverage, cost, and the network of doctors and hospitals they cover. The premiums, monthly payments, can be significant, often depending on the plan's comprehensiveness and your age and health status. Many employers offer health insurance as part of their employee benefits package. If your employer offers this, it is often a significant advantage, reducing your individual financial burden. However, even with employer-sponsored insurance, understanding your plan's coverage and deductibles is crucial to avoid unexpected medical bills. Navigating the different types of private insurance plans can be confusing. HMOs, health maintenance organizations, usually require you to choose a primary care physician who then refers you to specialists. PPOs, preferred provider organizations, offer more flexibility, allowing you to see specialists without a referral, though it might cost more. There are also POS, point-of-service plans, which blend elements of both HMOs and PPOs. Each plan has its advantages and disadvantages, and the best choice depends on your individual needs and preferences. Before committing to a plan, thoroughly review the details, paying close attention to the copays, the amount you pay at the time of service, deductibles, the amount you pay before your insurance starts covering costs, and out-of-pocket maximums, the most you'll pay out of pocket in a year. If you don't have employer-sponsored insurance, securing private health insurance can be a considerable financial challenge. The costs can be prohibitive, particularly for those on lower incomes or with pre-existing health conditions. This is where understanding public health care options becomes vital. Medicaid is a government-funded health care program for low-income individuals and families. Eligibility criteria vary by state, but generally include income levels, family size, and citizenship or immigration status. For immigrants, navigating the complexities of Medicaid eligibility can be especially challenging. The requirements and application processes can be intricate, often demanding extensive documentation. It is crucial to understand that your immigration status significantly impacts your eligibility for Medicaid, and misinformation can lead to delays or denial of coverage. Don't hesitate to seek legal assistance if you're unsure about your eligibility. The application process for Medicaid can be cumbersome, involving numerous forms and detailed personal information. Maintaining meticulous records of your income, expenses, and other relevant documents is crucial to support your application. Be patient and persistent. The process can be slow, but securing Medicaid can make a significant difference to your access to healthcare. Remember, the process isn't just about filling out forms. It's about demonstrating your eligibility convincingly. Carefully review all instructions and don't hesitate to contact your state's Medicaid office for clarification or assistance. Another significant aspect of healthcare access for immigrants is language. Language barriers can significantly impede access to medical care. Misunderstandings regarding diagnoses, treatment plans, and medication instructions can lead to serious health consequences. Many hospitals and clinics offer translation services, but it is advisable to inquire about these services proactively. If you require a translator, let the medical staff know up front. Many communities have volunteer organizations that provide translation services. Furthermore, consider having a family member or friend accompany you to appointments to help with communication. Beyond Medicaid, other programs can assist with healthcare costs. CHIP, Children's Health Insurance Program, provides low-cost health coverage to children in families who earn too much to qualify for Medicaid but cannot afford private insurance. The Affordable Care Act, ACA, also known as Obamacare, offers subsidized health insurance through state marketplaces. Understanding the ACA's provisions is crucial, as it can significantly reduce the cost of private health insurance. Navigating these programs requires understanding the eligibility requirements and the application processes. Many nonprofit organizations and community health centers can provide assistance with these applications, guiding you through the paperwork and ensuring your eligibility is properly documented. Let's illustrate with some scenarios. Scenario 1. Elena, a recent immigrant from Mexico, works in a restaurant and earns minimum wage. Elena is unlikely to afford private health insurance. She needs to understand her eligibility for Medicaid and the application process to access affordable health care. She might also benefit from seeking assistance from community organizations that provide guidance and support for immigrants navigating the healthcare system. Scenario 2. Omar, a refugee from Syria, has arrived in the United States with his young children. Omar and his children may qualify for Medicaid or CHIP depending on their income and other factors. Navigating these programs will require persistence and potentially assistance from immigration legal aid organizations. Scenario 3. Aisha, a skilled worker from India, has secured employment with a company that offers health insurance. While this is a significant advantage, Aisha still needs to understand the specifics of her employer's plan, including deductibles, co-pays, and the network of providers. This understanding is crucial to avoiding unexpected medical bills. These scenarios highlight the critical importance of proactive engagement and a clear understanding of the healthcare system. Don't delay seeking healthcare if you need it. The initial steps may feel daunting, but with persistence and the help of available resources, accessing quality healthcare in the United States becomes more manageable. Your health is your most valuable asset. Ensuring access to proper medical care is an essential step in building a new life in your new home. Remember, seeking assistance isn't a sign of weakness, but a smart strategy to overcome the challenges and embrace the opportunities that await. The journey may be complex, but with the right guidance and support, navigating the American healthcare system can lead to a healthier and more secure future. The initial steps of settling into a new country often consume all your energy, leaving little time to consider the complexities of everyday life, such as healthcare. Yet, access to quality healthcare is paramount, and understanding the American system is critical to your well-being. The sheer variety of insurance options, eligibility criteria, and navigating the unfamiliar landscape of medical providers can feel overwhelming. Let's unravel this intricate web and provide you with a clearer picture. One of the first things you need to grasp is the fundamental difference between public and private healthcare. Private healthcare involves purchasing insurance from a private company, much like purchasing car or home insurance. These plans vary widely in coverage, cost, and the network of doctors and hospitals they cover. The premiums, monthly payments, can be significant, often depending on the plan's comprehensiveness and your age and health status. Many employers offer health insurance as part of their employee benefits package. If your employer offers this, it is often a significant advantage, reducing your individual financial burden. However, even with employer-sponsored insurance, understanding your plan's coverage and deductibles is crucial to avoid unexpected medical bills. Navigating the different types of private insurance plans can be confusing. HMOs, health maintenance organizations, usually require you to choose a primary care physician who then refers you to specialists. PPOs, preferred provider organizations, offer more flexibility, allowing you to see specialists without a referral, though it might cost more. There are also POS, point of service plans, which blend elements of both HMOs and PPOs. Each plan has its advantages and disadvantages, and the best choice depends on your individual needs and preferences. Before committing to a plan, thoroughly review the details, paying close attention to the co-pays, the amount you pay at the time of service, deductibles, the amount you pay before your insurance starts covering costs, and out-of-pocket maximums, the most you'll pay out of pocket in a year. If you don't have employer-sponsored insurance, securing private health insurance can be a considerable financial challenge. The costs can be prohibitive, particularly for those on lower incomes or with pre-existing health conditions. This is where understanding public healthcare options becomes vital. Medicaid is a government-funded healthcare program for low-income individuals and families. Eligibility criteria vary by state, but generally include income levels, family size, and citizenship or immigration status. For immigrants, navigating the complexities of Medicaid eligibility can be especially challenging. The requirements and application processes can be intricate, often demanding extensive documentation. It is crucial to understand that your immigration status significantly impacts your eligibility for Medicaid, and misinformation can lead to delays or denial of coverage. Don't hesitate to seek legal assistance if you're unsure about your eligibility. The application process for Medicaid can be cumbersome, involving numerous forms and detailed personal information. Maintaining meticulous records of your income, expenses, and other relevant documents is crucial to support your application. Be patient and persistent. The process can be slow, but securing Medicaid can make a significant difference to your access to healthcare. Remember, the process isn't just about filling out forms. It's about demonstrating your eligibility convincingly. Carefully review all instructions and don't hesitate to contact your state's Medicaid office for clarification or assistance. Another significant aspect of healthcare access for immigrants is language. Language barriers can significantly impede access to medical care. Misunderstandings regarding diagnoses, treatment plans, and medication instructions can lead to serious health consequences. Many hospitals and clinics offer translation services, but it is advisable to inquire about these services proactively. If you require a translator, let the medical staff know up front. Many communities have volunteer organizations that provide translation services. Furthermore, consider having a family member or friend accompany you to appointments to help with communication. Beyond Medicaid, other programs can assist with healthcare costs. CHIP, Children's Health Insurance Program, provides low-cost health coverage to children in families who earn too much to qualify for Medicaid but cannot afford private insurance. The Affordable Care Act, ACA, also known as Obamacare, offers subsidized health insurance through state marketplaces. Understanding the ACA's provisions is crucial, as it can significantly reduce the cost of private health insurance. Navigating these programs requires understanding the eligibility requirements and the application processes. Many nonprofit organizations and community health centers can provide assistance with these applications, guiding you through the paperwork and ensuring your eligibility is properly documented. Let's illustrate with some scenarios. Scenario 1. Elena, a recent immigrant from Mexico, works in a restaurant and earns minimum wage. Elena is unlikely to afford private health insurance. She needs to understand her eligibility for Medicaid and the application process to access affordable health care. She might also benefit from seeking assistance from community organizations that provide guidance and support for immigrants navigating the healthcare system. Scenario 2. Omar, a refugee from Syria, has arrived in the United States with his young children. Omar and his children may qualify for Medicaid or CHIP depending on their income and other factors. Navigating these programs will require persistence and potentially assistance from immigration legal aid organizations. Scenario 3. Aisha, a skilled worker from India, has secured employment with a company that offers health insurance. While this is a significant advantage, Aisha still needs to understand the specifics of her employer's plan, including deductibles, co-pays, and the network of providers. This understanding is crucial to avoiding unexpected medical bills. These scenarios highlight the critical importance of proactive engagement and a clear understanding of the healthcare system. Don't delay seeking healthcare if you need it. The initial steps may feel daunting, but with persistence and the help of available resources, accessing quality healthcare in the United States becomes more manageable. Your health is your most valuable asset. Ensuring access to proper medical care is an essential step in building a new life in your new home. Remember, seeking assistance isn't a sign of weakness, but a smart strategy to overcome the challenges and embrace the opportunities that await. The journey may be complex, but with the right guidance and support, navigating the American healthcare system can lead to a healthier and more secure future. The initial relief of securing healthcare fades as the stark reality of needing to support yourself financially sets in. Finding employment in a new country, especially as an immigrant, presents its own unique set of challenges. Unlike the familiar landscape of your homeland, the American job market operates under a different set of rules and regulations, often leaving newcomers feeling lost and vulnerable. Understanding your rights as a worker is paramount, not just to secure a livelihood, but also to protect yourself from exploitation. The first hurdle many immigrants face is obtaining work authorization. Without the proper documentation, even the most skilled individuals find themselves barred from the legal workforce, forced into the shadows of the underground economy. Navigating the labyrinthine immigration system to secure a work permit can feel like an impossible task, with its complex forms, stringent requirements, and often lengthy processing times. The anxiety of waiting, of uncertainty hanging over your head, can be debilitating. However, it's crucial to remember that obtaining legal work authorization is not merely a formality. It is a fundamental right and a cornerstone of your integration into American society. The process of securing a work permit is intricately linked to your immigration status. Different visa categories have different eligibility criteria and pathways to employment authorization. For instance, those with temporary visas, such as H-1B visas for skilled workers or L-1 visas for intracompany transferees, generally have a clear path to obtaining employment authorization. These visas are usually employer-sponsored, meaning that the employer is actively involved in the visa application process. However, even with these visas, understanding the fine print of your authorization and ensuring compliance with its terms is crucial to avoiding legal complications. The situation is more complex for those seeking permanent residency or a green card. The path to a green card can be lengthy, often requiring sponsorship from a family member or an employer. While the green card application is pending, employment authorization may be granted through an Employment Authorization Document, EAD. The process for obtaining an EAD can be lengthy and requires meticulous attention to detail and accurate documentation. This is where professional guidance from an immigration lawyer can prove invaluable. An experienced lawyer can help you navigate the complexities of the application process, ensure that all necessary forms are correctly completed, and provide representation if your application is challenged. Even with a work permit, the job search itself can be daunting. The sheer scale and variety of job opportunities can be overwhelming, and the competition for jobs, especially in entry-level positions, can be fierce. Moreover, language barriers can pose a significant obstacle for many immigrants, preventing them from fully utilizing their skills and experience. It's important to acknowledge that this phase can involve setbacks and moments of despair, but perseverance is key. Networking, utilizing online job boards, and seeking assistance from job placement agencies or community organizations geared toward immigrants can improve your chances. Once you secure a job, understanding your rights as a worker becomes paramount. The Fair Labor Standards Act, FLSA, establishes minimum wage, overtime pay, and record-keeping requirements for most employers. Failure to adhere to these standards constitutes a serious violation of your rights, and you are entitled to legal recourse. Understanding the minimum wage applicable to your location and ensuring you are paid accordingly is your first line of defense against exploitation. Similarly, the FLSA mandates overtime pay for hours worked beyond the standard 40-hour workweek, typically at 1.5 times your regular rate. Employers who fail to comply with these stipulations are subject to penalties, and you, as the employee, are entitled to compensation for the unpaid overtime. Beyond minimum wage and overtime, it's vital to be aware of anti-discrimination laws. Title VII of the Civil Rights Act of 1964 prohibits discrimination based on race, color, religion, sex, or national origin. The Age Discrimination in Employment Act of 1967 protects older workers from age-based discrimination. The Americans with Disabilities Act, ADA, guarantees equal employment opportunities for individuals with disabilities. If you believe you've experienced workplace discrimination, it's crucial to document the incident, including dates, times, names of witnesses, and details of the discriminatory behavior. This documentation will be crucial if you choose to file a complaint with the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, EEOC. Reporting workplace exploitation can be daunting, particularly for immigrants who may fear retaliation or deportation. However, it's crucial to remember that you are protected by law and that reporting violations is a crucial step in upholding your rights and protecting others. Numerous organizations offer assistance to workers who have experienced exploitation, providing confidential support and guidance throughout the reporting process. These organizations can help you navigate the legal system, gather evidence, and file a complaint with the appropriate authorities. Remember, your silence allows exploitation to continue. Speaking out empowers yourself and others to demand fair treatment. To navigate this complex landscape more effectively, here's a checklist to guide you through the employment process. Obtain work authorization. Ensure you have the necessary documentation to work legally in the U.S. Consult an immigration lawyer if needed. Research your rights. Familiarize yourself with minimum wage laws, overtime pay requirements, and anti-discrimination laws. Network. Connect with other immigrants, attend community events, and utilize online resources to expand your job search network. Document everything. Keep records of job applications, interview notes, employment contracts, pay stubs, and any instances of potential discrimination or exploitation. Seek legal assistance. If you face employment challenges, don't hesitate to contact an immigration lawyer or a worker rights organization for advice and support. Learn about reporting mechanisms. Understand how to report workplace violations, including discrimination and wage theft. Familiarize yourself with the relevant agencies and organizations that can help. Finding employment in America is a marathon, not a sprint. It requires patience, resilience, and a thorough understanding of your rights. It's a journey often fraught with challenges, but one that can lead to a fulfilling and secure future. Remember, you are not alone in this journey. Numerous resources and support systems are available to assist you in navigating this process and ensuring that your journey toward economic stability is both lawful and equitable. The initial uncertainty will eventually give way to the satisfaction of building a secure and dignified life in your new home. The key is to be proactive, informed, and persistent in the pursuit of your economic well-being. Remember, securing employment is not just about earning a living. It is about building a future where your hard work and dedication are recognized and rewarded fairly. The initial thrill of finding employment begins to settle, replaced by the practicalities of managing your finances in a new country. Suddenly, the seemingly simple act of opening a bank account becomes a significant hurdle. Unlike your homeland, the American banking system operates with its own set of rules and regulations, and navigating this new landscape can feel daunting. The language barrier, coupled with unfamiliar banking terminology and procedures, can leave even the most financially savvy individuals feeling lost and overwhelmed. But don't despair. With careful planning and a little research, you can successfully establish a stable financial foundation in your new home. One of the first steps is choosing the right bank. Major national banks offer widespread accessibility and often have multilingual staff and resources. However, smaller, community banks can sometimes offer more personalized service and potentially better interest rates on savings accounts. Consider factors such as location, accessibility, available services, online banking, mobile apps, and fees associated with different accounts. Before committing to a particular bank, take the time to compare their offerings and read reviews from other customers, especially those who have navigated the system as immigrants. Don't hesitate to ask questions. Banks are generally required to provide information in multiple languages, and their staff should be prepared to assist you in overcoming any language barriers. Opening a bank account often requires presenting identification documents. This typically includes your passport, visa, and potentially your Social Security number, SSN, or Individual Taxpayer Identification Number, ITIN, if you have one. Your immigration status will play a significant role in the type of account you can open and the services available to you. For example, those with temporary visas may face limitations compared to permanent residents or citizens. It's crucial to be prepared with the necessary documentation and to understand the bank's requirements before visiting a branch. Many banks now offer online account opening options, which can simplify the process and allow you to gather your documents at your own pace. Once you've opened your account, developing sound financial habits is crucial. Budgeting is the cornerstone of responsible financial management. Start by tracking your income and expenses for a month or two to identify areas where you can cut back. Many free budgeting apps and online tools can assist you in this process, providing templates, categories, and even automated tracking features. Allocate funds for essential expenses like rent, utilities, food, and transportation, followed by savings and debt repayment. If you have any outstanding debts back home, create a plan to gradually pay them off while establishing financial stability in the U.S. This may involve prioritizing payments based on interest rates and potential penalties. Building an emergency fund is equally important. Experts often recommend having enough savings to cover 3 to 6 months of living expenses in case of unexpected job loss or medical emergencies. This financial cushion provides a sense of security and peace of mind, preventing you from falling into debt during unexpected circumstances. It might take time to build a significant emergency fund, but start small and consistently contribute a portion of your income each month. Your savings account can also serve as a foundation for larger financial goals, such as purchasing a car or a home. Understanding credit scores and building credit is a critical aspect of long-term financial well-being in the U.S. Your credit score is a numerical representation of your creditworthiness, influencing your ability to secure loans, rent an apartment, or even get certain jobs. As an immigrant, establishing credit history may take longer than for someone who has lived in the country for years. One of the first steps is obtaining a credit card specifically designed for building credit or secured credit cards, where you provide a security deposit that serves as your credit limit. Pay your credit card bills on time and in full each month, and avoid maxing out your credit limit. By using your credit card responsibly, you will build a positive credit history, which will improve your credit score over time. The importance of financial literacy in a new country cannot be overstated. Numerous resources are available to help immigrants navigate the American financial system. Community organizations, nonprofit agencies, and government programs often offer free financial education workshops and resources in multiple languages. These workshops can provide essential information on budgeting, saving, investing, and avoiding financial scams. Many libraries and community centers also offer free access to online resources and financial literacy programs. Don't hesitate to take advantage of these opportunities. Acquiring financial knowledge will empower you to make informed decisions and avoid costly mistakes. Be vigilant against financial scams. Immigrants are often targeted by fraudulent schemes promising quick money or unrealistic investment opportunities. Be wary of unsolicited phone calls, emails, or text messages offering financial assistance or investment opportunities. Legitimate financial institutions will never ask for sensitive personal information, such as your bank account details or social security number, through unsolicited contact. If an offer seems too good to be true, it probably is. Always do your research and seek advice from trusted sources before making any financial decisions. Remember, building financial stability in a new country is a marathon, not a sprint. It requires patience, discipline, and consistent effort. By developing sound financial habits, utilizing available resources, and staying informed, you can successfully navigate the American financial system and build a secure future for yourself and your family. The journey might be challenging at times, but with persistence and the right guidance, you can achieve your financial goals and create a stable and prosperous life in your new home. Don't underestimate the power of planning, knowledge, and seeking help when you need it. This is a crucial step towards a successful integration into American society, paving the way for a more secure and fulfilling future.
Like and subscribe to support the channel. Donations welcome.